Later in our program tonight, we'll be inducting two former female student athletes who earned All-America honors and won team national titles while competing at Cortland. Now, the opportunity to earn those type of awards became possible for women because of people like our next inductee, Sue Zawacki. Sue was one of the trailblazers for women's athletics here at Cortland during the early 1970s. She competed in 4 sports: basketball for 4 years, softball for 3 seasons, and 2 years each, field hockey and golf. She played for Sally Wallace in softball. She hit .375 on a team that finished second in the state tournament in 1974. She also had a lot of influence on the athletic program off the field, 4 years serving on the Cortland Women's Athletic Association. She was the WAA secretary and publicity manager as a sophomore, part of their executive council as a senior, part of the officiating club. So, with that kind of resume, no surprise that she's gone on to become one of the nation's top athletic administrators and coaches. She started off as a basketball coach and administrator at Hamilton College. I think it was their first women's basketball team coach, if I remember correctly. Basketball and field hockey coach and administrator at Amherst College. Then went on and became assistant AD and the women's basketball coach at Chicago, led their women's basketball team to their first NCAA appearance. And since the year 2000, she's been the senior associate AD at the University of New Haven, Division II school in Connecticut. Great program there. And you know it's a great program because now she has bragging rights along with her boss, Deborah Chin, who is the AD at New Haven and is also in the C Club Hall of Fame. So, and also my counterpart there, the sports information director, Andy Beardsley, is a Cortland grad who played football here. So, nice little Cortland contingent going on over at New Haven. Sue's served on numerous committees, including currently she's a member of the NCAA Division II Championships Committee. And at this point, I present to you for induction into the SUNY Cortland C Club Hall of Fame, Sue Zawacki, class of 1970.
I'm so honored and humbled to be a member of this distinguished class. Congratulations to all the inductees on your accomplishments and your achievements. I would like to first thank the members of the C Club Hall of Fame Committee for the special selection to the Hall of Fame that includes so many leaders in the field of high school athletics and college athletics. Cortland has a rich history of dedicated alumni who have made education their career and passion. I would also like to thank Gail Maloney for using her time off in retirement to support me through the application process. And for those of you who know Gail, you know she gives the word support a whole different meaning. And to Bonnie May, who got this whole thing started about 5 years ago. Thank you, Bonnie. It will be hard to capture the impact that my years at Cortland have had on my professional and personal life in 5 minutes. Truly a lifetime of memories from A to Z. And beginning with A, which unequivocally is for Arnsdorf, who set the highest standard for students and faculty alike. To follow, there's B, for Bogart, that's Dolores, with an exceptionally keen sense of humor who made learning fun. So C would be for Zampo, and therefore D for dance. Modern jazz, ballroom, and square, thank God for the Zampos, who could teach and not laugh at me tripping lightly across the dance floor. E is for EEG, and exercise physiology. F is for the grade I might have received if it wasn't for Dr. Tomek. G is for Germany, the study abroad experience that truly enhanced my education. And Jerry with a G Nords, who calculated exchange rates before he could say Deutschmark. H is for Horak and H.B. Holstein, one who guided me through the network of nerves, muscles, and bones, and the other who made use of all those body parts lap after lap in Old Main Pool. I is for intramural ice hockey. Prime time was midnight at the Park Center. J is for Jerry with a J Goldrich, who knew just what to say or sing to make people feel loved. K is for Catherine. L is for Lay, iconic role model for all we inspired to be. She gets 2 letters of this Cortland alphabet for sure. M is for Mom Mosley, the absolute best in teaching and caring for each and every one of her students. N is for Nancy Langham, a brilliant basketball coach and teacher. So I'm thinking Phil Jackson modeled his coaching career after Coach Langham. Very Zen-like. Thank you, Nancy. O is for the opportunities Cortland provided me to explore, learn, succeed, fail, and the opportunity to grow. P is for pass the ball, Bonnie Mae. Stop shooting fouls. Q is for quantum amounts of beer consumed at the Old Red Dragon by all my friends, not me. R is for Racket Lake, the best place in the world for building tents, lean-tos, and friendship. S is for Sally Wallace, softball, and for sliding into second base with shorts on, because Sue Lauder gave me the steal sign. For some reason, I have a lot of T's in my Cortland influence. Terry Tizo, Tony Taberzi, and those two alone are enough to fill a lifetime of memories. And of course, Theta Phi, Terillion, Tomic, Tumping Wanigans, Tompkins Ave, and tobogganing down Court Street. U is for unbelievable that I'm here to talk about all this. V is for Virgil, and what happens in Virgil stays in Virgil. At least that's what my sorority sisters told me. W is for Willenbrock, the real reason we could travel the German countryside so easily. That name gave us street cred from Stuttgart to Frankfurt. X is, of course, for the xiphoid bone. Thank you, Dr. Horak. Y is yes, it can snow in May in Cortland, and that's something they didn't tell you in the admissions brochure. And Z is for Zawacki. I'm so proud to be a member of the 2013 C Club Hall of Fame. Thank you, Cortland, for all these memories and the opportunity to share them with my family, friends, and colleagues. Thank you very much.